The storm nears the Louisiana coast. The Fox 10 crew was out today getting the latest updates on what some cities and towns are doing to get ready.
Always best to be safe. Our Claudia Nichols was on Dauphin Island to see about the preparations being done there. Could we see some impacts from this storm? Claudia.
That's right, Lanice and Shelby. Except for some rainfall, things were pretty calm at Dauphin Island today, but Mayor Jeff Collier says that could change quickly. He tells us the island is already telling its residents to start getting ready for the incoming storm, specifically the West End, where more damage is possible.
I think one of the bigger things that we need to watch for is going to be the heavy rainfall, certainly some additional winds, but primarily the saltwater flooding. And particularly down at the West End, we feel like that could be a likelihood in this particular case and possibly in some other low-lying areas.
It's no secret Dauphin Island has had its fair share of storms throughout the years. With Tropical Storm Francine in the forecast, Mayor Collier says it's important to monitor the conditions.
What we think the forecast is telling us, and so from that we can sort of understand what maybe our impacts are going to be. But what the storm eventually does is going to be the real telling part of it.
For new residents who might be experiencing a storm like this for the first time, he says there are things to be watchful for.
Our population's gone up dramatically in just the past 10 years, and so some folks are not as familiar as others, and then there are some that are living, certain parts of the island will have more impacts than others as well.
Some storm preparations might not be common knowledge.
Higher ground, things of that nature. We also ask them to try to secure trash receptacles, patio furniture, things that can be moved around with either flowing water or winds, that type of things.
A handful of people on the West End were enjoying themselves at the beach Monday. One visitor from Tennessee says he's keeping a close eye on Francine.
We're aware that the storm's coming in, but we're used to storms up there too, not quite like this, but more like tornadoes, so we're just kind of used to it. We just play it safe, but we're not going to be afraid of it.
Another woman visiting from Texas is also monitoring conditions.
I mean, it tears a lot of stuff up, but it ain't a big thing so long as you're prepared.
Mayor Collier says everyone needs to be weather aware, in addition to TV. He says the town will be updating things as well.
Dauphin Island's a small community. The Coconut Telegraph works quite well, but we do a lot on social media, whether it's the town website, we do mass emails.
As always, keep it tuned to Fox 10 News for all storm and weather updates. Our meteorologists will be monitoring the storm and updating conditions and all changes. Reporting live in studio, Claudia Nichols, Fox 10 News.